sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
A barrier. That may indicate Almadria is near.
Then we've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see if we can find something that'll release it.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almadria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria. What's this thing?
Let's see what you've got.
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Where's the Lord?
It's armor's too strong. Be my guest.
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Searing flame! Reload!
The tempest engulfs you.
Well then, let's keep moving.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Now you learn!
I can't get out of this. Is it too late to talk over our differences? Take this. Dance on the wind. Demon Fang. I'm not. I owe you one. Take this. Pierce through. Dance on the wind.
Reload!
I'm not. Too fast. Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Do it! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I'll take you.
Now, in the groove. Finish it!
Astral energy!
Say no more. Onward and upward.
Ow!
I see what
Let
happens!
me see what I can do!
My shield!
Annihilation! I never miss!
I'll face hurricane!
You think that shield will save you?
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I'm only getting
Rising light! Soaring light spear! I'll finish you first!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
saying we should check the owl forest? Forgive you!
No further! Begin! Take this! That makes me the thorn in my side. Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and troubling to me.
In an instant!
Impact block!
Take it!
I'll face you!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Look, it's over! Does it hurt? I'll face you! I'll blind you with the dust! Far enough!
I'll teach you right.
All did you take? Take them away! On your turn! This armor won't save you!
Phoenix!
Talon Hurricane!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
You've got spirit.
This one's mine!
You can't get out of this!
This one's all mine. I won't show you any mercy.
It's weakened!
This ends now.
Arch sealed! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
There!
The enemy will have too.
We'll soon see about that!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
I'll tear you apart!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Get lost! I can handle it!
Ready and dry!
Take this!
I'll force that gun out of your hand!
Resonate with the
In an instant!
Impact block!
By the power of war!
All faces here right now! Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
A comfortable win.
Right, here goes!
Can you take it?
Rising Wyvern! Ignite!
Lunar Collection!
Smash you!
Seminole Aqua!
Your reflexes will not
Do
well
it!
suited.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A comfortable win.
This looks nice and tough.
can't get out of this! Freaking does it! Dance on the wind!
By the pigs in the sky!
A showdown between blade and fish.
Let me help.
Leave the charges to me!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Begin! Deny! Your
Not
magic
in your dreams.
Burn in hell!
Here's a healing art. First aid.
benediction light! Another incantation ruined! Heal! Now you see what I can... I'm just getting started!
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. Will this
How basic you require? Can't get out of this! Begin! Does it go away?
Here goes! Not on my watch! Reload!
Take that!
Eagle fly!
Burn! You won't make a fool of me! Wide open!
It won't escape me!
Sonic thrust!
Will this help? Ready to go! Healing!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
I may have bit off more
I
than I
have
ought to.
no limit!
Not done yet!
Megasonic thrust! Pierce through!
Will this help?
Demon
Benediction
Fang!
light!
Double Demon Fang!
Being interrupted!
Devastation!
Begin!
You picked the wrong fight!
Let's put you out of your misery.
Annihilation!
Take this!
Here I come!
Do it!
I'll heal you all!
Hey! Blow them away!
Here, let me help.
Double Demon Fang!
Did you hear it now? Dance on the wind! Dance on the wind! I've used too much, so you clamor for my true power?
I owe you one.
This engulfs you!
Hear me, flame of shadow! Glacial
Demon
spear!
Fang!
Pierce
Double
evil!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Ignite!
I'll smash you!
Here's a healing art!
Finish it! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking. The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be? this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Dispose of the trash.
Take
Where
this!
are you going?
Take down their defenses!
In a bind?
Keep going! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Be my guest!
In your face! Dance on the wind! Lightning thrust!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm all stopped
Swallow
up!
blade!
And
I'll face you! Take this!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
One's mine!
First strike! Begin! Armor won't save you!
those climb features are a real pain in the butt!
I'll grind you into dust!
By the power there!
Exploit the enemy's weakness! I'll face you! Dragon Swarm!
Grind and red!
Begin! What? Prepare to be
mine!
Can't get out of this!
Here
Time
goes!
to let it rip!
I'll face you!
Healing art!
Demon Fang!
Powered Hurricane!
Double Demon Fang!
Eagle Fly!
Sword! Eternal Devastation!
Begin! Swallow Blade! Begin! Eagle Fly! I'm on a roll!
Right up it!
Won't escape me! Shattering pieces! I got it!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
I'll finish you here and now!
Laser spear! Here's evil!
I'm on it!
Eagle Fly!
Here's healing art!
Come on! Demon Fang!
I really owe you one. I'll finish you here and now!
Far enough!
You're mine!
Now I'm real mad!
Watch and squeeze!
Does it hurt?
Dragon
Now or
Shell!
never. First strike!
Got you!
Eat this! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
There! And again! Magna ray!
I'll face you! The enemy is ours too.
We'll soon see about that!
Burn in hell!
Let the marksman handle this!
Begin! Do it! Outfit!
In an instant!
Impact claw!
We can really make weapons with this?
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Dahnan mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it. Well, there's only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Dahnan Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in the years. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Mesmold! enjoy your meal. Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Love me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Soaring right there! You're finished!
Nothing gets by me!
Ignite!
Talon Hurricane! Grind you into dust!
I'm not done!
Eagle Star!
Megasonic Shock!
Gemini Aqua!
Severing Wind!
Hurricane!
Try and run.
Try harder!
Eagle Star!
I'm in the wall!
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Burn it!
Stay away!
I'm all stuffed up! Annihilation! Flame of fury!
Take this!
Take this!
You're finished!
Lunar
Soaring right there!
Lunar
Take it! Super
Raining
Swallow
Blast!
Dance! Right for me.
Let the marksman handle this! This one's mine!
Elusive deity!
Here I
I
come!
know you're my lady.
Soaring right there!
I'm all stuffed up! Annihilation!
I'm on it!
Ready!
Heal!
Dragon Flame! Reload!
Take this!
I'll heal you all!
Elusive deity! Soaring blast!
Soaring right there!
I'm all stuffed up!
Armor won't save you!
Take this! Ignite! Megasonic Shock! Take this! Blow away!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
I owe you!
In a bind?
No escape!
Renegade with the earth!
Soaring right there!
Where are you going?
Glimmer Dragon!
Healing Flame of Fury! Burning Strike! Glacial Spear!
Soaring right there!
Grind you into
No
dust!
escape!
Frickin' does it!
You're mine! No escape!
Hurricane!
Severing Wind! You picked the wrong fight!
Stay away!
Back to the ground! Here, let me help! First aid! By the power of water!
You're mine!
Corruption!
Mirage!
Gemini Aqua!
Dance!
Eat this! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
It's over! Mirage!
Resonate with the earth! In a bind?
Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of Fury! Strike!
Resonate with the earth! Pieces! Time! Denied! On your
Soaring right there!
Swallow Dance!
Hurricane Thrust!
Talon
Mirage!
I never miss!
I'm not done!
Hurricane!
You picked the wrong fight!
Lunar Corruption!
You're mine! Megasonic Shock! It's over!
That frickin' does it!
Wind!
Do it! Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Take this! Mirage! You're mine! They're attacking separately!
Can't land a hit on her! Keep an eye on her! And take out the monster first!
Healing Circle!
She's no stranger to astral.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away!
Take this!
Gemini Aqua!
Nothing gets by me!
That does it!
You're mine! Here I come!
This is my fault. From beyond, imbue.
Ready to go! Glacial denied!
Resuscitation. Take this!
You're finished!
Come now! Healing circle! Searing flame! Going in! Reload! Here I go! Got you! Searing flame! Reload!
You're mine! Eat dirt!
Come on!
You're mine!
I'm out of it! I'm all stopped up!
Hurricane thrust!
Wits about you people! Confiscated! By the power of water! I never miss!
Everlasting shock! Negative gate!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
Back into the fray!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. Now, you're mine!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Can't move! No rest for the wicked.
Don't leave me all alone here!
Benediction. Light.
Great aesthetic! This one's mine! A new lease on life!
I let my guard down.
Resuscitation!
Now it's my turn.
Here's a healing arc!
Out of the woods. Armor won't save you.
Confiscated!
It's over!
Radiant
Megasonic thrust!
Take this.
Lightning! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning
Ignite!
Crescent moon! This one's mine! Tiger blade! Denied!
Being interrupted.
Down! You're off!
Tear!
These guys come over! Here!
Megasonic thrust!
Another incantation.
Tiger blade! Shattering them to pieces! Attack time!
Resonate with the earth.
Into the center! Glacial fire! Tiger blade!
You're finished!
Will suffer!
All mine. Benediction light.
Look sharp! Purple! Into the center!
You're burned in hell!
Annihilation! Searing flame! Reload!
This should do it!
Her master core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't.
This one's mine! I never miss!
Here!
Goodwill!
I'll never forgive you.
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
Go for it, Renwell!
Hit her now!
No further.
Tiger blade! Shattering the pieces! Freeze! Attack time! Leave the target to me! I'll smash you! I'm out! I'm all stopped up! By the power of water!
I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Renwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, Even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in, and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Dahnan or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganneth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Shion!
Alvin!
Shion!
Alvin!
Come and find me.
if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dahna. To my home.
Elfin.
Leori.
Elfin. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, I... What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. Damn it.
Take this! Mega Spitzer! Eat dirt! Here I come! Raining slash! Megasonic stop! Pierce! Raining slash! Mirage! Try harder! Here I come! Soaring light spear! You're mine! You're mine! Pierce! Take this! Megasonic thrust! Not a chance! Megasonic thrust! It's on! Megasonic... You picked the wrong fight! Blow away! Severing wind! Here I come! Soaring light! Mirage! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Eternal Devastation! Be still! It's over! Soaring Light Spear! You're mine! Pierce! Raining Slash! Take this! Hurricane Thrust! Mirage! Severing Wind!
Alvin?
Finwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell. Where are we?
Ganeth Heros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle? Sleep now, if it hides! Just back it out again! Freeze, Lantern! Now for something special! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
This one's mine!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Here goes! Dance in the wind!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission! I'll face you!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this!
Bullseye! Dance in the wind! Air
Bloody
thrust!
howling!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Art!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Speaking of Thistleum, it's populated by Dahnans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Dahnan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. You're saying we should check the owl forest? Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Xion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dahna. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Xion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Xion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Xion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dahna. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen.
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?